time and season has arrived.
Only then did I realize it was all a dream, but they were so real. So real, my lord.
Great teachers, what is the meaning of the dream?
Your Majesty, there is no need to be alarmed. You are very fortunate. A great and noble son will be born to you.
What? I will finally have a son.
Yes, Your Majesty, and not become a very great being.
He will be a universal monarch.
Oh, he will be a Buddha.
Varus, please stop at the foot of the huge cell tree.
Halt!
What's wrong, my lady? You're in no condition to walk. Please come back.
I have strict instructions from the king not to stop until we reach your father's kingdom. I'm sorry, but we must proceed, Your Highness.
We have no time to go to my father's kingdom. My baby's here.
Chief am I in all the world. There is no equal to me. I am supreme. This is my last birth. No rebirth for me.
Great teachers, I am glad to see you again. Isn't he a fine-looking boy?
Yes, Your Majesty. Let us name your son Siddhartha, which means wish fulfilled.
Siddhartha. What do you think, my queen?
Yes, it is a beautiful name. Let's name our son Siddhartha.
Your Majesty, we are now certain that the prince will become a universal monarch. However,
However,
if he chooses to renounce the world, he will become an ascetic.
what? He is a prince. Why should he renounce the world? That's absurd. He will become a great ruler.
No, Your Majesty. He will definitely choose the ascetic life. He will become a Buddha.
Kondana, you are the youngest and wisest of them all. Tell me, what will make my son choose the ascetic life and become a Buddha?
When he sees the 4 signs, Your Majesty.
4 signs? What 4 signs?
An old man, a sick man, a corpse, and an ascetic.
Ministers, from this time forth, if ever the prince leaves the palace gates, let no such sights be allowed to come near my son. Remove them from the streets. Siddhartha will be ruler of Kapilavatthu, and no one will stop that.
Young Prince is also with him! This must be a special occasion!
What's that? Oh, you poor bird. Who did this to you?
Give me the bird, Siddhartha. I shot it.
No, I'm not giving it to you. If you had killed it, it would have been yours. Since it is only wounded, and I saved its life, it belongs to me.
I saw the bird first, and I was the one who shot it. Therefore, the bird belongs to me.
Let us go to the court of wise men and ask them who really owns the bird. Sirs, it is true that my cousin Devadatta is responsible for shooting this bird. However, I was responsible for taking out the arrow and nursing it. Therefore, the bird belongs to me.
Young men, we all agree that a life certainly must belong to him who tries to save it. A life cannot belong to one who tries to destroy it. Your Majesty!
My dear Kondana, it has been a long time since I've seen you.
Yes, Your Majesty. I see that Prince Siddhartha has grown to become a fine young man.
Kondana, since the Queen died, I have been a mother and father to him. He has everything that he could possibly want. Palaces, the best teachers, fine horses, and young servants to attend to his every need.
Your Majesty, it is truly unfortunate that the Queen died so soon after his birth. But you have brought him up well. Everyone is talking about what a fine horseman he is and his skills in the art of self-defense.
Yes, Kondana. You must have heard about the great flood that has destroyed many crops and homes.
Yes, Your Majesty. There is starvation everywhere, and people are dying of the plague.
That is true, Kondana. But how long can I keep this news from Siddhartha? I still think about your prediction. What can I do?
Your son is now 16 years old. Get him married at once. He will lead a luxurious and blissful life, unaware of these problems around him.
What a great idea, Kondana! I will arrange for all the most beautiful girls to come to the palace at once.
Is there no gift left for me, sir?
I am sorry. Those were all the gifts I had. Wait. Please take this.
Oh, thank you. They're beautiful.
The marriage will take place immediately. Decorate the streets, invite the kings from all the lands. Arrange for a big feast. Let there be dancing in the streets. Everyone should be as happy as I am.
It's nothing, just a bad dream. Please, go back to sleep. What is the meaning of my dream? There is something beyond those walls. Channa! Channa! Channa!
Who is that at this hour? Your Highness, what are you doing here?
Channa, I need your help. We're going out for a ride. Please, get my chariot.
Your Highness, I cannot do that. Wait, this, it will soon be daylight, and I can arrange for the guards to
No,
take...
Chana. This is important. No one should see me. Can you help me, please? Please?
Your Highness, you don't need to plead. I'm your servant. I'll prepare the chariot at once.
Chana, stop. What is that? He does not look like one of us. His hair is white. His skin is wrinkled.
That is an old man.
Old man? What is an old man?
He was once young like us, but as time passed, he grew old.
Do you mean to say that all of us will grow old? But why?
Your Highness, all of us will grow old.
Chana, stop! What is wrong with you? What is wrong?
Please, Your Highness, don't touch him!
Why, Chana? What is wrong with him?
He's sick, Your Highness. His blood is poisoned by the plague. There is nothing much you can do. Please don't touch him.
How unfortunate. Why has this happened to him?
It can happen to anyone in this world. No one can stop it, and it can happen at any time. Your Highness, look! Over there!
Chana! Why is that man lying there so still? And why are those people crying? Why?
Those people are crying because that man is dead.
Dead? What does it mean to be dead?
Dead means you stop living.
And people cry when you're dead? Why?
Only the loved ones, they cry because they won't see him again.
Will I die too?
Your Highness, death is common. Everyone will die. You, me, the king.
Chana, I've seen enough. Let's head back to the palace.
As you command, Your Highness.
Chana, that man over there, he looks different. Who is that?
That man, well, he's an ascetic.
An ascetic? What is that?
He's one who has renounced the world.
Renounced the world? Why?
Your Highness, it's getting late.
Why has he renounced the world?
He's seeking a solution to the meaning of life.
And how does he do that?
He lives a simple, disciplined life. He begs for his daily meal. He lives in a temple or cave. Your Highness, we must head back to the palace before the guards find out that you're missing.
He looks so calm.
All of us will grow old, sick. Death is common. Everyone will die. You, me, the king.
No! No! Why? Why should we die?
He's one who's renounced the world. He's seeking a solution to the meaning of life. Meaning of life. Meaning of life.
Yes. I must find the answer to the meaning of life. What is the point of living if we have to die one day? There must be an end to birth, suffering, and death.
Your Highness, the princess has given birth to a baby boy. The king has arranged for a grand dinner to celebrate the birth of his grandson.
An obstacle has been born to me. My dear Yasodhara, the time has come for me to leave you and our son. I am to assume a more important and responsible role. My compassion for those who suffer is of greater concern, since both of you have everything in abundance. I leave you now. Farewell.
I've saddled Kantaka, your favorite horse, Your Highness. But I beg you, change your mind.
Channa, let us leave before it's too late.
Yes, Your Highness. But please, let me follow you to the bank of the river Anoma.
Channa, my friend, the moment has come for me to say goodbye to you and my friendly Kantaka. Please take these clothes, ornaments, my hair and my sword, and give them to my father. Tell him that I have put on an ascetic's attire. From this very moment, I shall use all my time and effort for the attainment of enlightenment. I will not look back until I have achieved my noble aim. Please tell my wife and my foster mother that I am in good health. There is no need to search for me. At the appropriate time, I shall return.
Kandana, look over there. Isn't that our Prince Siddhartha?
Yes, it is. He must have left the palace as I predicted.
Why don't we join him, Kandana?
Why not? We can attend to all his needs, clean, sweep, and do all his other work until he realizes the supreme truth.
Kandana, I am concerned. 6 years have gone by. He has eaten very little. And look at his body. If he goes on like this, he will surely die.
What is this? I just saw the shining pebbles in clear water. And now I don't. Oh, yes. Now I see the shining pebbles. Perhaps if I don't exert myself too much, I will discover the truth.
Sir, this is very strange. I bring my cattle to cross this river almost every day. I have no problems in getting them across, but today they refuse to cross. They look at you in great wonder. Sir, who are you? Where do you come from?
Boy, I am a seeker of the truth, an ascetic. I come from afar. I shall meditate here under the sal tree.
Here? But sir, this place is dangerous at dusk.
Don't worry, boy. No one knows that I am living here.
Sir, my master is a nobleman. Why don't you stay with us?
No, boy. Say nothing about me. No one should know that I am living here.
As you wish, sir. But what about your food?
For nearly 6 years, Siddhartha has been performing austerities without being able to attain the truth.
And now, He has resumed begging for food. I am confused.
Master, what is the meaning of this? Have you given up the struggle?
Why are you eating?
Friends, we must now avoid all extremes.
Avoid all extremes? But why should we do that?
Just as the muddy water hides the shining pebbles, I have realized that physical and mental tortures have weakened my body and prevented my mind from understanding the truth.
So what are we to do now?
We shall take a little food to sustain the body. It is conducive to realizing the truth.
Are you sure, Master? First you tell us to go through extremes. Now you tell us to take the middle path.
Enough! You must have given up your struggle and now you're making excuses. If you cannot guide us, we'll look for someone else. Let us leave.
Yes, let's leave.
Friends, please listen to me. Come back.
Puna, go clean the foot of the banyan tree and spread some white sand for my offering.
Yes, my lady, right away.
Tree god?
Yes, my lady, the tree god living in the tree and has come to accept the offering. Come, my lady, see for yourself.
Venerable sir, my name is Sujatha. I am the village chief's daughter. My maid, Puna, believes you are the tree god.
No, I'm not the tree god.
Who are you?
Merely a seeker of the truth.
Sir, as a young girl, I once made a vow that I would make yearly offerings at this tree if I got a husband of equal status, and if my firstborn was a son. My wish has been fulfilled. Please accept this offering. May you be successful in fulfilling your wishes, as I've been.
If I am to succeed in becoming a Buddha today, let this bowl float upstream. But if not, let it float downstream.
Good sir, what do you hope to achieve with all this effort and striving? You are a prince. Return to your palace and lead a life of luxury.
I will not leave this place until I have attained the highest wisdom that leads to everlasting happiness.
So be it, you foolish one. My charming daughters, I have a simple task for you. Seduce that man.
As you wish, Father.
Fools, you have failed. Now I summon the 9 winds of chaos. Rise, O 9 storms of darkness! Strike those 9 bolts of fire! Wreak havoc and destroy that fool! Even the 9 storms of darkness could not drive him from his seat. I have lost!
The darkness of ignorance has been dispelled, and the light of knowledge has arisen. I have finally discovered the truth. The end of birth, old age, sickness, and death.
It was a hard day at the fair. Not a single customer. I want to sit somewhere here.
Yes, I too am tired and hungry. Let's have some food.
Hey, look over there. Someone is sitting under that tree. Possible customer.
I don't think he has any money, Babu. But there is something special about him.
Dear sir, we are from Ukkala. We are very tired. Can we rest here?
Yes, you may.
Please, sir, accept our rice cake and honey.
Sir, please tell us, what doctrine do you profess?
No God can be called the creator. All phenomena are dependent on conditions of cause and effect, or action and reaction. Ignorance is the root of all evil, and the cause of birth, suffering, and death. When ignorance is destroyed and replaced with wisdom, one realizes Nibbana. No teacher have I, and equal to me there is none.
And us as your followers in the Buddha and Dhamma?
Sir, before we leave, can we ask for some object of worship? Thank you, Venerable Sir.
We will take your hair back to Ukkala.
And enshrine it in a stupa.
Look, is that Siddhartha? Look at him. He's now well fed and fair.
I think he's on his way to his father's kingdom.
To wear a royal crown.
No, he seems to be coming this way.
Enough! We should not get up to welcome him.
There is something special about him.
Listen, friends. I have found the way to overcome old age, sickness, and death.
Venerable Sir, how did you do it? Please tell us.
Let me teach you. And if you listen, learn, and practice as I tell you, very soon you will know for yourselves, not in some future life, but here and now in this present lifetime, that what I say is true.
Venerable Sir, please teach us. Yes, please teach us.
Avoid all extremes. The extremes of pleasure and the extremes of self-mortification. Practice the middle path.
Venerable Sir, what is the middle path?
It is the noble eightfold path, which consists of perfect understanding, perfect thought, perfect speech, perfect action, perfect livelihood, perfect effort, perfect mindfulness, perfect concentration. Preach the Dhamma, excellent in the beginning, excellent in the middle, and excellent in the end. Proclaim the holy life in all its fullness and purity. Go forth and journey from place to place for the happiness, compassion, benefit, and welfare of all. But two disciples should not travel together.
Oh, Venerable Sir, please, can I ask you a question?
Dear sir, what is your question?
Calm and serene are your features. For whose sake have you retired from this world?
For my great teacher.
Who is your teacher? What doctrine do you profess?
There is a cause for everything. If there is no cause, there is no result. Thus teaches the great Buddha.
Please, take me to your teacher.
Believe nothing. Belief is a confession of ignorance. Therefore, do not even believe what I tell you. All I can do is to teach you to enlighten yourself. Your first duty is to abolish your own ignorance, and only you yourself can do this.
Reverend Sir, we would like to be admitted to your order.
Come, O monks. Lead the holy life to end all suffering. Monks, meet our two friends, Moglana and Sariputta. They will become my chief disciples. Please, calm down.
I've been searching for you for days. Help me.
What is your problem?
Lord, my 3 bulls. The Brahmin has taken my 3 bulls. I am helpless without them. What shall I do?
Didn't you complain to the king's officers and try to get them back?
Lord, of what use is it? Brahmins have the right to take away all animals belonging to farmers like me for sacrifices.
I shall get your cattle back. Take me to the Brahmin.
I shall take you to his temple, Lord.
Stay there, you wretched monk! This is not a place for an outcast.
Do you know, Brahmin, what an outcast is? Or the things that make an outcast?
No, indeed. Ascetic, I do not know what an outcast is.
Here then, Brahmin, remember, by birth is not one an outcast. By birth is not one a Brahmin. By deeds is one an outcast. By deeds is one a Brahmin.
You have shown me the light amidst the darkness. Excellent, Lord. Excellent. I beg you, please take this seat.
Brahmin, how much are you worth?
Lord, it is not possible to estimate. I have enormous wealth.
Let us estimate it this way. How many times the number of animals tied in this sacrificial ground are you worth?
Lord, 100,000 times over.
Then I may be worth even more.
Oh, truly so, Lord.
Brahmin, free all these poor animals. Tie me to a post and offer my blood to the gods.
Lord, animals killed in the sacrifice go to heaven after death.
Do you conduct sacrifice to send animals to heaven or to receive blessings?
Lord, it is for both reasons.
Do you have any children?
Yes, Lord. A son and a daughter.
Do you wish to send them to heaven?
Oh, yes, Lord.
If that is so, Brahmin, why don't you tie your children to the posts and cut their heads off?
Lord, what are you saying?
Learned Brahmin, who are the people that proclaim the excellence of making sacrifices? They are the priests who have made it their profession to conduct them. You follow them blindly.
Then, Lord, what is the best offering I can make to the god?
Let loose all these poor animals.
Lord, I can do it. But I shall not have a place in Brahmin society.
Brahmin, when you show mercy to those poor animals, men of goodwill are sure to respect you. You will receive the blessings of the gods.
Lord, I shall let loose all the animals.
It is true what they say of him. He is a divine being.
Venerable sir, who is he?
He is the Buddha, creator of the unarisen way, the producer of the unproduced way, the proclaimer of the unproclaimed way, the knower of the way, the beholder of the way.